Good Wednesday morning, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. I'm your forecaster, Robert Smith, with the video forecast analysis discussion for this Wednesday, the 28th of August, 2013. And just around sunrise this morning, we have a little bit of haze and some fog in some stations across northwestern New Jersey. Most other regions are generally clear without the haze and a little bit of the fog this morning. And temperatures in the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metro area are generally ranging from the mid 60s to the lower 70s around the Philadelphia metro area. And winds are generally light and very much from the out of the northeast or variable here in the New York City metro area and north in the Newark area. Generally light and variable everywhere else at speeds less than 10 miles per hour. And the dew points already starting out at around 60 and getting up into the mid and upper 60s, which is very humid air here across southeastern Pennsylvania, central and southern New Jersey this morning. And we do have some showers out to the west. Here's the erosion of the clouds here, where it's clear across northwestern New Jersey, the New York City metro area, outside of any haze or even some light fog. And most of the cloud cover is debris cloud cover from a disturbance which is now diving down from the Ohio Valley into southeastern and southwestern Pennsylvania. There's some showers and thunderstorms moving through the Virginias this morning. There's a little bit of lightning too. And if we zoom in, or if we actually move this map into motion, we can see the showers and thunderstorms diving from northwest to southeast as this upper air disturbance and moves southeast across the region. We're cut off between this disturbance here, a ridge off the mid-Atlantic coast, a trough here in the means across the northeastern United States, and the heat ridge, which is back towards the central plain. So these disturbances continue to dive south and east around the periphery of that high, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Digitized surface map this morning from weatherroanoke.com, from weathergraphics.com. Weather Graphics, the program that actually makes these maps. And we can see surface high pressure off the mid-Atlantic coast, surface ridge with a heat ridge located across the upper Midwest into the southeast, with the surface ridge access now over the southeastern United States. And we have this wavering frontal boundary at the surface. This is an axis point for disturbance now diving through the Great Lakes into western Pennsylvania and down into the Virginias as well, where we have showers and thunderstorms this morning. We're on the east side of this, and as a result, all of the northwesterly winds is bringing down this disturbance to our west and southwest, and we're generally mostly clear this morning with just some increase of cloud cover across the western periphery as some of the debris clouds from this disturbance move to the south and east. See this now with the visible satellite showing up this morning, just some debris clouds here across eastern Pennsylvania into New Jersey, with generally clear skies just about everywhere else from New York City north and east, and more cloud cover from Philadelphia south and west. As we look at the latest water vapor imagery, here's our disturbance here across Ohio and Virginia diving to the south and east this morning. There's a little bit of lift here along a frontal boundary or a disturbance, or whether it's a sea breeze or actually it's not even a sea breeze front, just a little bit of convergence and minor lifting here across eastern Pennsylvania, but that's not really producing much in the way of shower activity, as most of this now is to our south and west. If we looked at the radar, here is some of those showers and thunderstorms diving south and east across this disturbance and frontal boundary here at the main axis of showers and thunderstorms across western Pennsylvania into the Virginias, and that's basically where this batch of rainfall is heading towards the southeast and Delmarva Peninsula during the next, through the Virginias during the next several hours. It's a 500 millibar overlay with the surface analysis as well. We can see the showers and thunderstorms diving across from this disturbance here across the Great Lakes into the Virginias and western Pennsylvania. Here's the center of the heat ridge now at 500 millibars. This is upstairs in the atmosphere. It's over the central plains. And the models are having a hard time deciphering just how far east this extends and then retrogrades back west to the southwest over the next couple of days. So through the weekend, we're going to experience pockets and periods of showers and thunderstorms with the mean trough axis here in the northwest flow somewhere over the northeastern United States. These disturbances from the Pacific, riding into and over the top of the ridge, originating here in Canada, and then diving south and east through the Great Lakes into the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic coast states. Now, the timing of this on each model run, and each model is going to differ, and therefore the timing of the showers and thunderstorms with each day is going to be quite difficult into the weekend. But in the large scale, we know that we'll maintain pretty much a trough axis here across the eastern United States, and as disturbances ride over the top of this heat ridge, this ring of fire, if you will, showers and thunderstorms will propagate at any time from northwest to southeast across the region, making the forecast for the next several days into the weekend a little bit problematic, with periods of hazy, hot, and humid weather in between the showers and thunderstorms as they move across the region. We'll get back to the weather maps in just a moment. If you're going to the beaches today in New Jersey and also out there in the Delaware and the Delmarva Peninsula, mostly sunny skies until noon, and then becoming mostly cloudy. There is a chance of showers, again, as some of those disturbances move across the region. High temperatures will be in the lower 80s, northwest winds at 5, becoming south during the afternoon with sea breeze there. Surf 1 to 3 feet, and surf temperature upper 60s to mid 70s, so that's a little chilly with some upwelling in spots. UVI index will be 8, which is very high, and the rip current risk, which is low, but again, remember to swim in lifeguarded areas and talk to them about the hazards in the surf zone. The next high tide at Atlantic City will be at 1:59 this afternoon, and the next high tide at Rehoboth Beach will be at 2:11 this afternoon. Surf zone forecast for New York from Coney Island out to Hither Hills. There is a low risk of rip currents today. Surf temperatures are in the lower 70s, between 70 and 72. There's a low threat of lightning today. The UVI index very high. And we do have surf temperatures once again around 70 to 72 degrees, and the surf height around 2 feet. There's still not much going on in the tropics. National Hurricane Center has said about a 10% chance of this circulation doing anything during the next 5 to 10 days. It's about a 10% chance of it becoming a tropical cyclone during the next 5 days, and that's not very good at all. So we're really monitoring very little in the interconvergence zone, a couple of waves coming off the coast of Africa, still lots of dry air and dry dust here. In the central Atlantic, central and southeastern Atlantic and Caribbean. So we're not really having any strong tropical development in this region until we can lose some of this dry air in place. Some of these waves just will not propagate too far to the west and organize into anything, but we'll be monitoring. Cloud and radar reflectivity product from the NAM WRF model from Penn State's eWall site this morning shows the showers and thunderstorms with that shortwave diving southeast towards the Virginias, and then off the southeastern New Jersey coast, and also with the main axis here over Virginia and just west of the Delmarva. But some scattered cloud cover will get in and out of here according to the modeling during this afternoon, probably because of the fact that we have a little bit of convergence in the mid and upper levels in the humid air. It could find a spotty outlier shower or thunderstorm across the region. Most of the rainfall would be light, and if we do have any of these showers that pop, they'll be along lines of convergence or sea breeze fronts, if you will, across the region. As we can see, the NAM model is trying to do this. The atmosphere is pretty much unstable, marginally so, but nothing severe here. We'll have generally a mixture of cloud and sunshine, hazy, hot, and humid weather in between these showers and thunderstorms, and they do look to be mostly scattered to isolated across the region. As we get into tonight, the onshore flow backing in, clear skies, maybe some fog building in across the terminals across the region on Thursday morning, and we find the winds coming in from off the ocean here, and the low clouds and fog building very close to the shorelines here from Ocean and Monmouth down to Cape May or just offshore. Tomorrow will probably be a similar day with sinking air and drier conditions across the region. Most of the activity remaining to our west and southwest. A few more showers and thunderstorms probably getting in here during Thursday night or Friday, as again disturbances move through the flow. Most of this on Thursday night and Friday should remain to our north and west, but again, the models are not really going to handle too much of this. Either the GFS is overdoing it, the NAM is probably underdoing it, and pinpointing where the showers and thunderstorms will be throughout the next several days is going to be quite difficult. GFS in motion now. A basic trough across the eastern United States heat ridge here across the Central Plains, and these disturbances, which continue to plague the region to the southwest or northeast as they propagate from the Great Lakes towards the mid-Atlantic coast states over the next several days. And this is going to be a theme going into the weekend. It's going to be problematic for certain areas with isolated showers and thunderstorms, as sometime other regions will have virtually no precipitation and a variable cloud cover with hazy, hot, and humid weather returning during the afternoon hours. As this one disturbance here on Wednesday morning moves towards and off the mid-Atlantic coast states, drying will certainly come into the afternoon hours with less shower and thunderstorm activity, an increasing amount of humidity, and increasing sunshine across the region with temperatures getting back into the 80s. Do you know that Philadelphia, if it doesn't reach 90 degrees within the next day or two, that this will be the only time in the last 5 years where where Philadelphia didn't reach 90 at all during the month of August? And there's a couple of records there for you. That's only happened about 5 times since records in Philadelphia have been kept. Anyway, just a little bit of piece of trivia there for you. Okay, one wave of low pressure off the coast now on Thursday with dry air here in place, pretty much neutral conditions here on Thursday. And here's our heat ridge backing out to the southwest a little bit, flattening a little bit with another wave of low pressure across the upper Midwest. And this one probably also diving down towards the region with high pressure in control on Friday. So it should be Thursday night and Friday should be fairly good. There could be a little bit of shower activity here, isolated sea breeze activity here late in the afternoon or evening hours on Thursday night, but that would probably wash out. And then a bigger disturbance coming across the region during the day on Saturday night, and Sunday. But most of the region here should be fairly dry until Sunday when a warm front tries to get through, and then a strong cold front comes through here early next week. But the timing of the showers and thunderstorms still very much a mess on the model spreads. Of course, we'll be watching all of this live for you on Facebook and Twitter, and of course our live applet here at GardenStateWeather.com. For GardenStateWeather.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Enjoy this Wednesday afternoon, and we'll be back bright and early with you again on Thursday.